Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Kenneth Branagh's latest Hercule Poirot adaptation from Agatha Christie, and is A Haunting in Venice. And this is based off of Halloween Party from Agatha Christie, the Poirot story, and Kenneth Branagh is back as the mustachioed, quirky, and offbeat detective who this time is retired in Venice and gets pulled back in by a writer pal of his, played by Tina Fey, and winds up going to this Halloween party in this old, haunted type place, and winding up sitting through a seance, and then kind of being trapped in this place all night, trying to solve a particular murder, because of course it's a murder mystery. Now, I have to say right off the bat, this film has a lot more personality from like a technical standpoint than the first two in very extreme kind of way. Harris Zambarlukos, who is the cinematographer here, and in conjunction with Branagh, basically is like every single shot needs to be interesting. And there's Dutch angle, Dutch angle, Dutch angle, Dutch angle, and how the camera moves and the way it's angled at the characters. They look small, they look giant. This is wild. Like, the decisions for the cinematography for the shots, like almost every shot in this movie was wild. But I loved it. It felt so interesting. It felt so different. This film has a very unique style and feel to it. Hildur Guðnadóttir, takes on the role of composer for this film, first time in this franchise. Her score adds some depth and hauntingness and eerie atmosphere. I think Branagh does a good job of building up some solid scares throughout this film, because this one's a lot darker and a bit of an edge and a little scarier than the other two films in this franchise. This one is still a murder mystery, but still goes a tad into the horror, like dipping toes in, having some fun with it. And I appreciate that about the film. And it's one of those kinds of things where this film was so interesting to watch. Kenneth Branagh is fantastic as Poirot. I really appreciate what he does with this character, makes him interesting and weird, and somebody we can't stop watching. Michelle Yeoh, great. Jamie Dornan, doing some great work as well. Tina Fey, seeing a little bit something different for her. Ricardo Scamarcio, who is like the bodyguard of Poirot in this. You have like Kelly Riley. Jude Hill from Belfast plays a young boy in this, Leopold Ferrier, and he is fantastic. I was really impressed by the work that he did. Camille Cotin, I really liked as well. I think the cast is great. The technical aspects are great. From a writing standpoint, still feels like pretty standard murder mystery affair kind of thing, but throw in a little bit of questioning if there's some hauntings and stuff like that. But I never feel like the mystery quite hit the level of craft and acting that's going on in this film, to the point where it doesn't quite get up to like that I loved this movie. It's more, I really appreciated this experience watching this movie. I just didn't feel as engrossed in the mystery, but there are twists and turns. There's certainly shocking moments and how they're presented from a visual standpoint. This is an eerie, fun, and well-acted, well put-together film that is certainly worth a watch. But those are my thoughts on A Haunting in Venice. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.